I'm back with the burger, man. Debatable conversations, man. Shout out Butter. Shout out T Vega. They part of the crew. But me and Burger, we have our little powwow sometimes. Know what I mean? So right now we want to focus on, know what I mean, the burdens that black women suffer from losing children in this country and shit. What you think about that, Bird?
Oh man, I think it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy all the way around the board, man. It puts a real dinner side to the families, the black family. The anchor of that, man, that'd be the black woman. They go through so much. Rather be losing a child violently through gun violence or what have you, or through the penitentiary. It's all mind blowing. It's something that no one can never get used to, especially as I'm just as far as being raised by a black woman. So that's why I can understand y'all struggles. You know what I'm saying? I got identified with it, and it's a lot, and men and us black men, we should take that into consideration. When we dealing with y'all, for the most part, we be concerned about our problems and don't sit back and say, man, you know what, man, women go through a whole lot, especially a black woman, man, they go through a whole lot, man, dealing with just life in general, not to mention how a woman go through with their bodies and, just carrying for 9 months and stuff like that, man. Me personally, I never really paid attention to stuff like that for a period of time until it was like I just start seeing it, hearing how women deal with it, as far as being in my relationships with different women and seeing how they, dealing with us black men, as far as when it comes to parenting and fatherhood and trying to balance it out with their new situation, their new relationships, and trying to have a blended family. So take a toll, man.
So do you know any women yourself personally that lost a child due to violence?
Yeah, absolutely. I know a few women, that lost a child through gun violence.
What's the impact you seen from something like that happening?
It kind of got their guard up. It was like they shielded. They don't trust people. They keep their distance. It hardens them though. You know what I mean? Like by stance, people we can say stay strong, stay strong. To the point, staying strong it hardens a person. You know what I mean? Like okay, you want me to stay strong like a rock, and to the point like we already know, figuratively, literally, a rock is hard. You feel me? So, and that's like what's going on. Like they're being so strong that it just turned harsh. So now it's like that affects them in their relationships, with new relationships, dealing with family members, other women. So it's like women gotta go through so much that it's like a trickle down effect, and this need to be addressed.
I think we, somewhat soften the blows for a mother that loses. It's really nothing you could do to bring no one's back, especially after a mother loses a child. But do you think it's some type of way we can ease in the blows for women after they, have experienced something like that?
I mean, my best advice that I can give any woman that lost a child through, rather through natural causes, but we talking about specifically on like a negative act in the neighborhood, right? So, mother that deal with losing a child is just hard in its totality. But as far as dealing with like just doing it how, you feel like your child days is cut too short, too soon. So you can never like be comfortable with that, get it comfortable with that. I mean, you come to terms to accept it, because it's reality. But you don't get too comfortable with it, That's why you got like birthdays, you got like, all different types of things that remind you of that.
Yeah, that's tough.
So it's real hard, man.